What's up, riders? What's up, drivers? Today we're gonna do what we've been trying to do for a long time on this channel. We're actually gonna do some corner shop. Can you believe it? We're actually gonna do a few corner shop. Don't be surprised if you actually see me do a few other apps multi-apping. Which one will they be? You know, you gotta watch to find out. And if you are new, I do hope you hit the subscribe button. And I suggest to go ahead and do it now because this video is about to start. Far away, doesn't place any. I think that's good enough, maybe. All right. What's up, riders? What's up, drivers? It is, let's see what today is. Sunday, November 8th. And I'm out here about to go do some gig work today. I actually haven't been out driving in quite a while. Been doing my other art projects, you know, trying to build up some other areas of income and just projects all around. A lot of stuff that you guys probably don't even care about. But I'm actually on my way to try to do my first corner shop. It went live here in Austin it went live in Austin on November 2nd. And around that time, all of my phones wanted to just crap out. My iPhone 7, which is where I filmed all the videos that you guys have seen from this channel, the logic board died on it. Thank God the night before everything backed up to iCloud. So all the footage and pictures and stuff that I had on that phone, I was able to save it. The very last video you guys saw that I uploaded, who knows when this video comes out for that to even make sense again. But the very last video you guys saw on my channel was on that phone. Thank God it saved, so I was able to edit that video and get that up to you. Then my iPhone 6, it's just, I think it's just an older phone, and it kept saying that it was running out of memory, and the only thing I had on there was the gig apps that I was running and the core apps that came with the Apple phone. I didn't have any pictures, no videos, nothing like that, no social medias on there, so I don't know how the phone was just running out of space so quickly. But aside from that, you know, the week before that, I just actually got both of the screens replaced on them because as I'm showing you guys the camera, you know, I sometimes flip the camera around and show you the screen. It had some pretty distinctive cracks on there that would have been that wouldn't have been such a great experience. So I thought I'll go ahead and get the phone screens replaced. And walking into Costco, no, it was Sam's actually. Walking into Sam's, always trying to blame stuff on Costco. I was walking into Sam's, and you know how they greet you like, "Hey, welcome to Sam's." And I was like, you know, getting the batch ready, and I'm turning around to say, you know, "Hey, what's going on?" Get Butterfingers and drop the phone and break the screen of the iPhone 6. I'm like, you know what? This phone's cracked now again. And, you know, then not too long after that, the iPhone 7 died. So I'm like, you know, it's just time to get new phones. You guys know I'm on a 6 and a 7, and they're on a 12. So I keep my devices for quite a while. I don't just run out and get new devices just because I got to have them. Only reason why I got the iPhone 12 to replace the iPhone 7, and I only wanted that for the camera. And that's what I'm filming on right now. So you guys let me know what you guys think about the quality, if it makes a difference or if it doesn't, whatever. But at least you guys can see me, and we can actually try to do some orders. So back to the original reason why I started this whole video. We're going to do some corner shop today. And like I say, corner shop went live on the November 2nd, and my phone wasn't going to get here to November 4th. So I've been kind of just lying in wait. But they have some pretty cool incentives that are popping up here. And I'm actually going to drive to the store that seems to be one closest to me so we can maybe get some orders. If you guys are looking for some more corner shop information, I suggest checking out that channel right there. Forgive me if, like, right off the top of my head I can't remember his name, but it'll be on the screen. When I was looking up some corner shop stuff, he was the person that I went to just see what it was all about. You know, granted, when I got hired on, you go to orientation. It's a visual orientation. They show you the pay scale and this, that, and the third. But just to have someone who does it talk about it, you know, kind of make it just a little bit more real. Because they're always just going to give you like the best case scenario. Like, oh, you're going to go here, you hit this button and it's delivered. Like, no, you're going to have customers who's going to want this, that, and the third. What happens if they don't have it in stock? You know, just that kind of stuff that you get from experience, not just from watching a promotional video. Go check out some of his channel. Go check out some of the videos on his channel where he talks about corner shop. If you guys are just looking for a little bit more insight. But today, hopefully, we'll get to do 1 or 2 orders, and hopefully I'll feel comfortable enough not only shopping the orders but to film it, because I don't want to take up too much time fumbling with my camera trying to film the information for you and, you know, cancel an order or the customer cancels the order, you know, and it'll all be for nothing. But we'll see what happens. Speaking of which, I need to actually go and get the bags for corner shop. Now, you may or may not believe this, but I still have it. There he is. Yep, I still got the Commander. Just need to see what I'm gonna do to get it fixed. Wow, did not left it so junky. Oh yeah, we're gonna need these corner shop bags. Finally. Yeah, that's still all the parts for the Jeep. yeah, I still actually have it. I mean, it's paid off, so that's why I keep it. But it's either gonna sell it or turn it into the scrapyard. Yeah, so it's not completely gone. It's still sitting over there. What I'm gonna do with it, I don't know. Probably find me like a really cheap body shop to fix the frame, because I do still have plans for that thing. But we are in the RAV now. But these are the bags. I don't know if you guys can even see them. I'm so close up on the screen here. These are the bags the Cornershop gives you to put the customer's groceries in. So down here in my city, you have to purchase the bags when you go buy stuff, but they want you to use these bags. That's another thing. I only have so many bags, so if I get a large order that kind of depletes the inventory, then I'm gonna have to maybe call it a day, because they want you to use their bags. But enough talking, let's get on the road and actually go try to make some money. Just for timekeeper's sake, it is 9:46 for those of you who want to know like how many hours I'm working. But what I say is, it's not so much how many hours I'm working, it's how long am I out of the house, because as you can see right here, I done spent about a good 20 minutes talking to you guys about absolutely nothing. Let's just go. All right, so I'm actually heading over to what Cornershop calls, I guess, their working zone. You have to be, well, let's just start over. All of these apps, your geotags. And what I mean by that is, I work South Austin. So I normally get a lot of orders around my area, because I'm in the South. That doesn't mean that I can't see the orders up north. If you're in Instacart, there are a few settings you can do if you want to see like more, more batches around you. You would go to your account option menu. Actually, you know what? I'll just show you here on the screen, because I'm driving and I can't really think right now. But you'll follow this path that you guys are seeing me do on the screen overlay, and that'll show you how you can go and kind of either zero in on the areas you want to work, or broaden it so you can see everything that's around you. But anyway, for Cornershop, they actually have a map, and it tells you the region that you need to be in to even like go online. The other day I was going to try to do it from my home, because like that's what I do with Instacart. You know, I'll turn on the app, you know, just kind of walking around and see what I want to do, if I even want to do anything at all. And you know, pick a batch and go work it. Even with UberEats, you know, go into available, and when something comes in, you can just start your day. Cornershop, you have to be in their zone, and for where I live, I'm just a little ways out of their zone, so I'm driving into it. It's about probably about 15 minutes from my apartment. From there, you should be able to go online, and from what I understand, they kind of want you just to be on the ready. Now, it can seem like a waste of time just to be kind of sitting somewhere and maybe not get any orders, but from what these incentives show, if I get online, you know what? Motorcycle, be right back. Okay, and we're back. His wasn't even that bad. He was just on his motorcycle. He wasn't doing anything crazy like revving it up and popping wheelies. Like some people just do the absolute extreme when it comes to their loud vehicles. But anyway, we're moving on. I kind of want you to kind of like be sitting on ready. So you go to the parking lot of the store, you go to available, and as the orders come in, you work. Like I say, it can kind of seem like a waste, because if you're sitting there for 4 hours, they want you at least, that's what this incentive is saying, be online for at least 4 hours and you're guaranteed $80. So I guess it's about like $20 an hour, not so bad. You could just be kind of chilling out, sitting around playing on your phone, and possibly make $80. I don't know. We'll kind of test the water. Maybe not, because if a good Instacart order comes in, or something that I can do, you know, that makes sense in another app, I'm probably going to run and do it. I just don't know if I want to take the chance of sitting around for 4 hours and maybe making $80. But there's a lot of good incentives. Here's another one that I had that came up. I think it was Wednesday. You can make at least $160 from working between this time frame. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a learning curve to see what I can make, how I work the app, and if I want to do it again. You know, you guys see me try many different apps on this channel, and it's all about finding the ones that's going to fit in the puzzle of my money making picture. So that's the name of the game, making some money. The funny part about it took Cornershop quite a bit of time to come online here in Austin. One, when I first got my set of bags that you guys saw me go get out of the Jeep, it was they were saying, you know, we're trying to partner up with a lot of stores and, you know, try to give you guys more options of where to shop, because, you know, Instacart right now, they're everywhere. You know, they're not only in the grocery stores, we've seen them in Spirits. Oh, actually, I think they do go to Party City, because Dimples go get balloons all the time. She's playing Pennywise over there on her channel. But no, they do Party City or Party Pig, whatever the party store is now. Spirits, obviously, when Halloween came, I saw some Spirit orders came, never took any of those. I just felt like it would take way too long to try to find the stuff that they needed. They had some pretty good payouts. It just, you know, just didn't think it was a good idea. And also Sephora, there's a lot of Sephoras on there. It actually paid pretty well, so I'm thinking either getting really good with the cashiers that work there, be like, hey, help me find this again, or just learn the store, because you're only picking up a couple of items. Like literally most of the Sephora orders that I see, you know, you're picking up maybe 2 to 5 things, and they're 20, some people even paying $30 to have you go run and get it, and a lot of them aren't that far away. So I might just bite the bullet one day and just learn the stores. That's another strategy too. If you're seeing a lot of orders for places people don't want to go get stuff and it's not too far from you, learn that location, learn that store, and you can bank on that. Because I think about that when I applied it to Sam's and Costco. I did not want to shop any Sam's and Costco's at all. And yeah, I missed the boat when, like, you know, Instacart was in his heyday, or like, you know, hot fire. Make this lane change real quick. Keep eyes on the road. Perfect. Switch it back over. Okay, so yeah, when Instacart was like, you know, at its peak, those Sam's and Costco orders were like crazy. There's still a few that pop up every now and again, but nothing like it was, you know, when this stuff first started happening. I missed my shot on like banking on those big orders, but you know, every now and again, I still get some pretty decent orders for a small amount of items. So one day I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna go in here and learn this store, and I'm glad I did, because a lot of times the Sam's and Costco orders are the ones that are saving my earnings for the day, because the other batches for the other stores just doesn't make any sense to do. So sometimes you just gotta try something new, which is what we're doing today. We're gonna try Cornershop, hopefully. People still going crazy for those chicken sandwiches or not? Valet parking right up front. I don't know, but they knew I was coming. Anyway, Randall's. Again, guys, this whole camera angle thing, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I just feel like you guys are deadly close. You can see every freaking gray hair on my face, but it is what it is. So I've just arrived at Randall's, which is one of the items, one of the stores that were on the list. And I think I'm now inside the work zone for Cornershop. So let me get a little screen recording going, because you guys don't want to just hear about it, you want to see it. All right, so now I've just got into the actual app. This is what it looks like. So as I said, let's go to the account just to reiterate what we got going on here. Invite friends and family. I'll put my Cornershop link down below if you guys are interested in doing this. A lot of you guys have already signed up from the very first time I mentioned Cornershop, so that's cool. Thank you very much. We're going to go to incentives down here. And it looks like I said, it's $80 for being online for a minimum of 4 hours today. So these are the stores they're saying required to log into. Ben White is the store that we're at right now. So now that we're here, let's see if it'll let me sign on, because the other day it wouldn't. Down across the bottom, they're asking you, what is your vehicle? Are you on foot? Which I don't know how you'll be delivering these groceries. One day I might actually do that. I'm on foot. What kind of orders would you give me? Ones around the block? That's so crazy. Obviously, car is the only one they'll let me do. On foot. That is insane. Okay, so let's slide to connect. It's connecting. Okay, this didn't happen for me last time. It wouldn't let me do this. So, pickings, that's weird. Deliveries and tasks. I guess we're online. And down here at the bottom where it has like this little moon shape thing, we would slide to disconnect if we didn't want to obviously be online. While we're sitting here, like I said, we don't want to be unproductive. Let's go into Instacart and just see what the old Instacart's got for us, because I might jump out of this parking lot with the quickness and go do something else. $37, 2 items, 2 batches, but look at that miles, guys. Yeah, those miles are outrageous. Somebody took it though. It was like 27 miles or some crap. There's a $30 order in here for 3 for 9 miles. Only reason why I'm not gonna take that one, for one, it's 3 batches, and that's a store like one of those nature stores where people are very particular about their items. So when I shop those kind of stores, I like to do them just one, because you can spend a lot of time just on one order, and I can only imagine the time I would spend on 3. So for right now, we're kind of just chilling it out. If I don't get anything in the next 15 minutes being here doing Cornershop, we're going to power up UberEats and see if I can get some money that way. But I want to do at least one Cornershop today. That'll be the plan. And I feel like I'm the only weird one like that. I'm sitting here wondering just like, what is the alert sound gonna sound like? You know, Uber has this distinctive sound. Grubhub has the freaking like cowbell mating call thing they got going on. I wonder what this one's gonna sound like. So I wonder if it has like some kind of like some kind of galactic base alert or something. It might just be something all basic, like boop. Oh wow, it sounds like a telegraph. That's crazy. That's cool. It sounds like a freaking like a SOS, like military thing. I want to make sure it's like where I'm supposed to be. Okay, so yeah. Oh, so you can choose from either one of these locations to shop the order. I can choose the Min White store, which seems to take me pretty far from the first store. So my only question is, where am I dropping this off to? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Distance from the store will be 7 miles. Distance to the customer addresses. So it seems to be pretty close. We're picking up 5 products for $13. I think that's a good one to jump into. So we're going to say slide to accept. Sorry, I'm doing like this like in a rush. Okay, so the following notifications from the store: social distancing, practice, okay, blah, blah, blah. We know about that. Practice social distancing. During the pickup, you will be asked to enter the value of the products you are buying. You must put the price that you will pay in the store. So it looks like this is going to be a very, very time consuming, but we're going to do it. I'm going to say marked as red. During the picking, they have weird words. During the picking, we will ask that you enter the value of the products you are buying. You must put the price that you will pay in the store. I have to like really break that down for my brain. Okay, cool. So I got that marked as red. So let's hit close on that. Slide to accept. I thought I did that already. Invalid transaction. Did I lose it? Okay, so I don't know what's going on here. So the total for this complete order looks like it's going to be $29.15. That's what they're estimating. I mean, with them knowing that, I don't know why they need me to put in the order amount, whatever. Let's see. It doesn't show me the products. I guess I'll find that out when I start the picking. So let's go ahead and get my mask on and get my headphones on and go in here and try to do some Cornershop. Wow, this is pretty crazy. Crazy. All right, we're going in. And before I forget, Cornershop sends you 2 cards. So I'm going to take both of them in there with me because they normally tell you on the order which one you're going to use, even to make things more confusing. I don't know why you just don't have 1 card, but you know, we'll figure it out. See if I can show you guys this without putting all the information up there. 2 cards, 2 debit cards, and you're going to have a like an onboard assistance. So if you run into any trouble, you should be able to talk to someone inside the app to help you along on your order. So if the card's, you know, being declined, if you're trying to get something for a customer and they have specific instructions and they're not, you know, replying, these people should be able to facilitate and help get the order moved along to where it's finished. So let me actually get out of here. I'm going to grab maybe just 2 bags. I know it said 5 items. I don't know how big or heavy they are, but I think 2 bags should cover it. And oh, I actually have more bags in here than I thought. All right, we got our 2 bags. Let's go. Okay, I just made it into the store, so I'm gonna go ahead and get another screen recording going so we can all walk along this path together. So we're gonna say slide to start picking. It's loading the order. Okay, we have a new notification. When paying with your Cornershop issued card, present or scan this code as a loyalty card. If this doesn't work, provide this number. So this store actually have like the rewards loyalty program. Kind of like, it's not really a membership because it's free, but you can get points back on the things you buy. So we'll mark that as red. And we're gonna hit close. Don't hurry. Stay calm and grounded. Mistakes happen, blah, 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 blah. We're gonna hit continue. Now we can actually see the products that we're going to be getting. Here at the top where we can add a product, we can scan it, allow access. We can scan it just like we do any Instacart or Shipped. We can turn the flashlight on, I guess, if we're shopping in the dark. Can't scan this product. Search the barcodes or add manually. That's down there at the bottom. Cool. And what else we got here? So let's see, we can click on it. We get a nice image of it. We can zoom in, zoom out. I like zooming in and zooming out for the sake of looking at like the if it's 2 ounces, 1 ounce, a gallon, because sometimes the pictures can be misleading, but it can kind of help you identify stuff. Cool. So it's not that much. I only probably need 1 bag because the rest of the stuff is going to be like cat and dog food. That's the second time this person walked by and be like, dude, if you want to be in the movie, just let me know. I can send you a contract. Okay, let's just go start. They want honey wheat. We got honey wheat. You can adjust the quantity. You can tap the plus button, obviously, to hit the added one, or minus to take it away. We're gonna say okay on that. It's in the unit price is $3.59, so that matched. We're gonna hit done son, and it's gone. So I didn't even have to scan it. Interesting. Let's look at this one. So this one is Pop-Tarts. I'm just gonna go to options just for the fun of it. Add an alternative. So if you wanted to do a substitution, that's what you would go to for the alternative. So if they wanted cherry Pop-Tarts, which I don't think exists, instead of strawberry, we would hit add alternative, scan in the replacement, entering it manually, so on and so forth. If they want to get a refund, we would just hit that to refund it. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and move to the next part. Just jamming out here to this song and walk right past it. Okay, so we are looking for the strawberry frosted Pop-Tarts. I think that's right here in front of me. We're gonna say frosted, found it. Okay, so this one does not have the price on it. It says, oh no, yes it does, sorry. It says how many units we're getting, 1. We're gonna say okay. We're gonna double check the price. It's supposed to be $3.29, and that's what it is, $3.29. I'm also making sure that it's the right count. It's 12 of them in here, which is cool. All right, so we're gonna say found it, 1, okay, $3.29, and done. Okay, cool. So this is actually kind of set up a lot like Burpee. Burpee, you don't scan in the items at all. Neither do you in Favor. They just give you a list. They don't even give you pictures in Favor when you do their grocery shop. So there is no scanning in here. Looks like the only scanning you're gonna do is when you have to do a replacement. So I'm gonna finish out the rest of this, and then we're gonna head on out of here and get to the payment part. There's one important thing I forgot to do. When you do Cornershop, you have to call the customer, let them know that you're about to start their shop and when the shop is done. So I'm gonna make that call real quick and just explain what's going on, and we'll go from there. I'm trying to find a place where the speaker's like not above my head. But anyway, to get the customer's information, what you're gonna wanna do is hit the exclamation point with the circle. Then it brings you to the area where you would have your, they call it a EM, which I guess like a service department manager person. That's just what I'm gonna call them. This is who you would contact if you had help or if you had issues. The customer's down here, and customer's first order. Call the customer and welcome them to Cornershop. Help them explain how this works, reimbursement, thing like that. So you just pretty much calling the customer to welcome into this. You can chat them, but they recommend that you call them. So I'm just gonna do that really, really quick. Okay, so I called the customer and was just saying, you know, hey, this is LeVar's Cornershop. Welcome to your first order. I'm about to start shopping, even though I'm like way into already shopping it. And if you have any questions, you know, call me back on this number. I told her I'm also gonna send her a text message, just so if she wants to have another way to communicate with me, she can. She obviously didn't answer the phone because I probably wouldn't answer it either, because it probably comes through some suspicious 1-800 number. But we are in the candle section, and I think this is one of the items that we needed. Yeah, I think that one is out. Oh, this is the same thing. What do you guys think? Vanilla Fusion and Hawaiian Breeze. Yeah, it's the same thing. Let's get that. Okay, so I went ahead and sent that to the customer to let them know that I'm here shopping the order. If they need anything, let me know. And they have that music going so loud. I know it's gonna be copyright strike. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get this finished up, and I'll get out to the car. I only need a few more items, and we're done. Oh, and another thing before I forget. So down at the bottom, they have on the left, it says pending. That's the item that you need to finish. And then on the right, it says the items that are done. So just like Instacart, I think Ship2, you can have the way where you can go back in and check the one that you found and have not. I'm gonna get in contact with the Cornershop EM to find out which one of these cards I'm supposed to use. So let's go ahead and hit this. We can actually call this person or chat this person, which is cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and send them a quick chat real quick to confirm that, and then I'm heading out. Oh, and also here, it shows that it's supposed to be delivered by 12. I'm way ahead of time on that. Oh, we got a message that came in. So let's go to Alejandro and see what he's saying. He's in the chat. Lars, welcome to Cornershop. Thank you, Alejandro. What about that card though? Okay, so I guess as you go through the ending process of the app, it will prompt you as to what's supposed to be what. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this. Gonna hit customer and chat customer again. They still haven't replied. I'm just gonna let them know that I finished out the order and I'm heading to checkout, and I'll be seeing them soon. Actually, I'm gonna use my preset things that I use for Instacart, which is 2IC. If you guys want to learn how to set up these preset texts, there will be some links in the description box below. Oops, not that one. The 2 Instacart is my first one. Then I have one that I put a 1 behind it, which gives you my second one, which is pretty much saying head in at checkout, and we'll text you when your food is on your door. So that's that for that. Let's move on to the final screen here. We're gonna hit done. So we're gonna hit contact the customer. It's gonna guide you through this. It looks like it says you'll be able to finish this order within the next step. I'm gonna go ahead and say continue. And I can call her or text her, which I've already done. So there's nothing else I can do for there. And then you have the thing that says slide to checkout. Now down here at the bottom, it looks like we can go and just review that we got everything. So where it says one times is making sure we got one of everything. In case it's like 2 times, we can go back and go get something that we might have missed. So we're good on that. We're gonna say slide to checkout. Okay, so here it goes. So this is the code that needs to be scanned. Down here at the bottom, it tells me the card that I need to use for this checkout. Oh, so this is letting you know how to tell the cashier how to remove tax off this, just in case they don't know how to know. Keep it moving. Okay, so really quickly, I just kind of like to have all my raccoons in a row before I go up there. Okay, my ducks in a row before I go up there. But they said something about being tax exempt, so I asked them, are they only supposed to follow the prompts and then they'll be tax exempt? Like, the cashier will be able to take the tax off, or is there some kind of tax exemption code that I have to give them? Back when I worked at an office supply store, you also have to give them a tax exemption number before they would remove the tax off there. So just before I get up there, I just want to make sure.
Do you have a number for us to put in, a phone number or anything?
No, it just says in the app, ask to be tax exempt. Those are the prompts to follow for them to take the tax
And who
off.
is this, your
Cornershop?
Cornershop. Okay,
Yeah.
If you'll just, usually it shows Uber up here. Did you total?
No,
Well,
I ran these 2 things and that's what he told me.
well, have you finished his order?
No.
We'll finish it first, and then let's get a total, because I need to see if it comes up for you.
Okay.
And then I can explain what's going on. It's been saying Uber for that. Okay, just make sure you flash that card at us or something, Cornershop, or if it starts to say Uber up here, in this case, you just do it. We don't have to fill out the paperwork on it.
Okay.
Okay?
Is this your
It's something new.
Yes. Put it in a plastic bag anyway. I'm just gonna go ahead and set all that in there together. So it's in the Cornershop bag. Got the cat litter down there, and now I'm gonna go scan in these receipts. I don't even know I had my headphones in. I wasn't listening to any music. I didn't have any music on the entire time I was in there. I was so focused on filming and trying to get this order done. Let's turn on a little air because I am a little toasty. So I don't know what all you guys might have heard in there. I tried to record it, just the audio of us trying to figure it out. It looks like when you go So it looks like when you go in there to do your Cornershop checkout, it comes up for Uber under them, obviously, because Uber is the parent company of Cornershop now. If it's tax exempt, you just let them know I'm doing a Cornershop or an Uber order. Manager said just like flash your card, like the Cornershop card that you're gonna be doing. They should be able to figure out what to do from there to take the tax off. Now, this customer had a loyalty rewards card that I don't think was counted because they just kind of went to the end of the whole, sorry, trying to make sure I got the cards and then leave them in there. They kind of just went to the end of the process. So I'm reaching out to this Alejandro guy and telling him to just let him know that I don't think the customer actually got the rewards points for this order. So you can see on the receipt if the discount price was applied. If it wasn't, that's okay this time. Okay, so here we go. Everything is new to the store owners and Shoply. So hopefully within the next few things we can get the hang of it. So we're in the test phase, so this is the best time to jump in, make your mistakes so you don't get penalized on just simple stuff. But as the person said, this is new for everybody. Don't worry about it now. We're just moving forward. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and finish out this order by, I guess, scanning in the receipt that I got, and I'll screenshot this or screen record this so you guys can see this with me. So now I'm gonna get out of here, gonna hit all the way back. I'm gonna hit done because I'm done talking to them, not being rude, just done talking to them. You hit next down at the very bottom, and then from here is where you would add the receipt. So there is a green plus button. We're gonna go ahead and take this picture. It's activated my camera, so let's go ahead and take a few glamour shots here really quick. If you're not from the 80s or the 90s, you have no idea what I'm talking about. So it looks like with this one, unlike what Instacart is doing where you can take multiple shots of a longer receipt, you only get to take just the overhead, like bird's eye view. I guess I could take another one. Let me try the middle of the receipt. Use this photo. Take picture. I don't know if it's adding them all up or if it's just doing the one. Yeah, that doesn't seem right to me. It doesn't seem like I'm adding to the invoice or the receipt. It's like I'm taking just one picture, you know? Because Instacart will say, take a picture, add to this picture, add, and Burpee will do that too, add to this receipt. So I'm just gonna play it safe and just do a overhead bird's eye view of the whole receipt. This is a newer camera, so it should be sharp enough for them to zoom in. And then at the bottom, it says step 1 of 3. So I took my picture. I'm gonna hit next. Scan the code. Oh, at the bottom of the receipt. So I scanned the code at the bottom of the receipt. That went really quick. Enter the subtotal before the tax. Oh, they took the tax off. And they have it here on the screen. Durr. So 29.15. I'm just gonna put that in there. Done. The total after the tax, 29.15, because there wasn't any tax applied. And then we're going to say next. The payment method, we use the card they told me to use. This will be blurred out, obviously. And that's it. So I guess here it says add receipts. I guess this is where I can come in and add more of the receipts. I'm going to take another shot of a close up. Use this photo. Oh, so that's if I had multiple receipts. Okay, never mind. We're going to back out of that. Cancel that. Okay, cool. So I guess if I shopped an order and I forgot to go pick up some barbecue sauce or whatever, and I had to add a second receipt, or for whatever reason, you can add multiple receipts that way. Or if you're shopping at 2 stores, I don't think we're doing all that. But anyway, we're going to hit next. And this is where you do your bag inventory. Plastic bag, they don't give you plastic bags. These are like cloth bags, so maybe that's what they were thinking. I'm gonna hit 1, because that's all I did. And now we're gonna hit slide to finish. Obviously, this is gonna be a lot quicker. The more you do this, it's gonna be slow for everybody. No one just jumps out the gate knowing how to do all this stuff. Now I'm on my delivery screen. It's now giving me the area where I need to go. So this says, down here it says, ongoing orders ready to go. So I'm gonna hit my order tab down here at the bottom. New instructions have popped up, pretty much just saying if you're not able to meet with the requirements, do not deliver this. So if you don't have a mask or can't keep yourself and the customer safe, just don't do it. So I'm gonna say mark is red. I pretty much got that. But now it's letting me know where the customer is going to be. I don't know if I could see where she was going to be before taking these orders. So that could be the one thing about Cornershop. You might take an order that could be way out of the way. I might do a few more of these just to kind of get familiar with the whole system. So I'm going to go down here at the bottom where it says slide when ready to begin. All right, we're going to start our journey. So now it gives us the option of which navigations do we want to use. Waze, Maps, or Google Maps. Mine is going to be Maps because I'm on an iPhone. It's the native one here. And it's saying this customer is 15 minutes away. So let me just see. I like to, because someone asked me, why don't I use Apple CarPlay with my Maps? Because it's not as fluent as the actual phone. I like to kind of go the route before I actually start driving it, just to see where I'm going. So this is above the river, which is where I always try to avoid in most cases when doing these apps. But like I say, we're just learning. So let's go ahead and get this going. First corner shop.
Use the left lane to make a U-turn.
Here's another thing. This is new to Austin, but it's not like a new service. Like I think it originated in Florida. So if anybody has been using Cornershop, and I mean like a customer, maybe the drivers might know too. Can you guys see us when we're moving? Like, do you have the little map that shows your driver moving to your location? Because again, I hate like getting lost, although it looks like the map is taking me right to this person's address, and be driving around in circles and looking like a crazy person because I can't find you. That's just very embarrassing.
Guadalupe Street.
Looks like we found the place. Just gonna park over here. Thank God there's some parking, and that all the students aren't here because this is a UT area, and forget about parking. You literally gonna have to like just park your car in the street, run up the stairs as fast as you can, and hopefully your car is there. So let me show you guys what's going on the screen. Still so close. All right, so I have arrived at the customer's address. Let's just take a look here. I'm not gonna write her back just yet. I'm gonna write her my message that says, you know, I've arrived. Give me 5 minutes to put the stuff out on the porch or the steps or whatever. I normally give them that message when the actual items are already there. Sometimes I'll do it when I'm in the car. It just depends. You know, you kind of just gotta fill it out. But anyway, I have arrived. Slide when you arrive to the delivery address, which we have done. So we're hitting slide to arrive. Now it's showing me where I am. It's an apartment complex. I'm probably gonna have to do a little bit of footwork because the way it's laid out, I can't tell which is the entry. We'll figure it out. Next one is slide to complete, so I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this bag. Thank God it's just one bag and a little thing of cat litter, and we'll figure out where this is and let the customer know that they got their food. Somebody out here playing pencil break. Weird people. Actually, not all that weird. I remember playing pencil break back in what was that, elementary? Yeah, that was what we had before. You know, we had Candy Crush and Angry Birds and Fortnite and what's that new game, Among Us? Yeah, making sure I got everything. Another text message just came in. Okay, that same checkout thing. All right, let's go. I just dropped that off and text her to let her know that her food was out there. You don't have to take a picture of this. I actually looked in the text messaging part of it to see if there was a picture function feature, but there's not. So just drop it off, and I think you just hit slide to complete, and that's it. So I'm gonna get back in the car and just make sure these screens match up. It's so funny how far I've come as far as like public speaking, I guess. When I say public speaking, I mean like being out. This is just not settling right. It's gonna be a little slanty because in the beginning there was no way I would be vlogging or like walking and talking with the camera like out in public. I would like be in my car all the time. There was a few people around me. I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna get this footage and get this information for these people. You people. Normally when you have chat, you can send a picture, because I know in Instacart you can send a picture, and I do that often. There is no way to send a picture to the customer that I found, so it's pretty much just gonna be communication, I guess. So you guys gonna have to like talk it out. And I like to send them a picture showing them that it's on the step or the porch or in front of their door, which just doesn't seem to give you the option. So anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and say slide to complete so I don't make this order late. We have assigned you the order, blah, 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 accept it. So dang, another order just came in. But here's another order that just popped in. You can take it or not. Randall, Show Creek. You are about to run out of bags. We recommend that you stock up as soon as possible. No, I have plenty of bags. You guys gave me quite a few bags before you guys came to Austin. So here's the Randall's that's on 35th Street, which is the Randall's that's closest to this customer. Like on my way over here, I actually passed this Randall's. I'm trying to see how to look at the order. I'm gonna go to this information tab up here. Here we go. So the customer, the distance to the store, I'm 1.4 miles away. That makes more sense to go do that one. I'll be earning $14 to pick up, hey mom, to pick up 9 items, and the distance from the store is 6 miles to where the customer is. That's what I'm trying to see. Where is the customer? They don't give you the customer's address. They just say 6 miles and this, that, and the third. You don't really see if it's going to be an apartment complex or a business or whatever. That makes it a little hard to know what you want to accept. But 9 items, $14. I think I'm just going to go ahead and take it for the sake of just getting my feet wet in this. So we're going to say slide to accept. It's loading and we are on our way. This one's literally around the block. Instructions. Be sure to contact the customer at least one time during the order. If possible, verify item, whatever. Got it. Ignacio is going to be my contact person and Brendan is going to be the customer. We're 6 minutes from the store. Cool. Let's go ahead and get another corner shop done.
Turn left onto Crawford Avenue, then turn left onto West 35th Street. Stay in the left lane. Proceed to the route. Arrived.
Well, screen recording that entire time. Mercy. Thank God I got a new phone that actually has some storage space. Wow, that was crazy. I know I was recording that whole time. Anyway, we have gotten to the Randall's. And as I say, I think Randall's right now is the only one that has partnership with Cornershop because it seems to be the only ones I'm getting orders for. So slide when you arrive at the store. We're going to go ahead and say slide to arrive. Service quality. Replacement items. If you can't find something, always offer the customer similar replacement. Nothing that we haven't seen in shipped in Instacart. Communicate with the customer. Just, you know, call them, chat them, let them know that you're there. You're not just some freaking ghost. So we're going to say continue. They want some yogurt. Power bowls. I think most that's going to be in the free or frozen section. Hummus is a good time. Beef ravioli, tomato sauce. Okay, roasted chicken. Pretty standard little simple order. Okay, I got some instructions. Hopefully this time we can actually get the customer's loyalty number in there because we just didn't do it last time. So get in there and do some shopping. I probably won't record it. I just kind of want to get this done. Unless there's something that comes up that I think you guys might need to see. But we're moving out. I'm going to get out of here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and set up my my corner shop shortcuts or whatever. I just feel like I'm going to keep retyping the same thing. As you guys saw, I used my Instacart greeting and just, you know, sub Instacart for corner shop. So let's just see if I can cut down on the time. I think I go into general. It was keyboards. It's called text replacement on here. Again, if you are using an Android, there's a link down below to show you how to set it up on there. I'm going to hit this plus button at the top, and this is going to be to corner shop. It goes there. Now, the phrase I want is going to be the same phrase that I use for Instacart and Burpee. Just, hello, my name is this. Can I text you updates and stuff on your order? Hope it's okay. So to capture what I need, I'm just going to go ahead and use my same phrase. To Instacart, that's what I normally say. I'm going to take out Instacart. And put corner shop in its place. I'm just going to go ahead and copy this, select all, copy, or you could cut it, doesn't matter. You need to cut it. Just kidding. We're going to go into phrases, going to paste that in there, and now that is good to go. We're going to hit save, and we should be able to rock and roll. Let's test it out to make sure we don't look like an idiot. Send this to the customer to corner shop. There it is. Bada bing, bada boom. So now we're ready to go. Oh, here's something real quick that I wanted to look at. I didn't notice this before. Please make sure the barcode on the product matches the one on the order. So right below the picture here, you can see there's a series of numbers. This one ends in 1626. So let's look at the bottom of this thing here. So when it comes to reading the barcodes, you don't want to have to worry about that last number, which is a 3. But as you can see, it says 1626. So if you're not sure of which one you're getting, you can always check the barcode. Okay, so really quick, this is an item that they want in tomato meat sauce, and the only ones they have on here are beef ravioli and pasta sauce, which I don't think it'll matter that much, but just to be sure, I verified the UPC again, so let me show you. As you can see, that is the numbers for the UPC on this one, 3156, and if we were to spin this bad boy around, that is not going to be the code for this one. So I'm going to call the customer or text them and ask them would they prefer beef and pasta sauce. Okay, so now we just wait and see what he says. This is the last item on my list, so I got a little time to kind of hang loose. If not, we'll refund it. Okay, quick update. I texted him and he didn't reply, so I just called him and he actually answered, believe it or not. So we just confirmed that this is going to be beef sauce. This is going to be pasta sauce, not tomato sauce. So he said, you know what, that's fine, man. Let's just go ahead and get it. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to the order, which is cool because you guys get to see how a substitution looks. So let's do that next. All right, my party people, let's get another screen recording going. I wasn't even supposed to be recording in here. Look at me. We're going to say ravioli. He wanted 5 of these, and I confirmed we're going to get 5. We're going to say options because we didn't find the one he wanted. So we're going to say add alternatives. We're going to scan it. It's a cool little clicking sound that gives me. We're going to say add product. And we're going to hit this 5 times. I'm going to say okay. Each one of these are $1.29, which is great. And they're playing my favorite song overhead. And this, oh yeah, this one, oh, we're supposed to get 4 of those. I have to go back and get 4 of those. After that, we're done. We're gonna hit confirm at the top. Why are you replacing this item? Out of stock, or the customer changed their mind. So we're just gonna say the original one was out of stock. Now we're ready to go to checkout. Kind of like with Instacart, when you hit, can't find item, they give you recommended substitutions, like, no, that's not gonna work. And are you sure you want to scan in your own replacement? So it's kind of the same kind of thing, but it's the sequence is different. So we're going to do slide to checkout. And again, we have a member card or member number that we need to use, or have them scan this code at the top. And it lets them know that we're tax exempt when we get up there. And hopefully we can check out. So let's go. Yeah, it's with the Uber corner shop thing that they're doing. And I have the number in here if that helps to punch it in. It's not a phone number, it's the sequence there. Or you can scan that code they say here at the top. It's new for me too, it's my first day.
I don't understand how it's tax exempt because they're not like a non-profit kind of thing. It's for a person, isn't it?
That's what I think.
Okay, let's try it.
4, 9.
But it doesn't make it tax exempt.
When you get to the end, hit total.
Yeah.
And then hit tender 3, hit the tax exemption, and it should take off the tax. I know. And then slide me a 20 and then we'll be good to go. Thank you much. Yeah, that was pretty funny too. Like, that sounds super sketchy. I was like, yeah, I know. I would be kind of sketched out too, but it's what's in the app. But anyway, I am going to put this in my thermal bags because they do have some items that were cold. And as you can see, They put some cold stuff in here, so I'm gonna put those in the thermal bags. Plus, I only took one in there because I didn't think they were gonna have so many variations of what they were looking for. So I'm gonna put this one as well as this chicken in one of the Cornershop official bags. Okay, so everything's in there. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep those in the paper bags. I don't want to have to dispose of them because I probably never will. They'll be sitting in the back of my car. But we're good to go. So let's move. And yes, I still put my carts back where they go. So it's been a minute. How you doing? How you doing? They're always watching over me. Always watching over me. Right, so I'm back in the car. I'm gonna send the customer the message, let them know their food is on their step, although it looks like they haven't been looking at this at all. I'm just covering myself. So arrived, the food's on the step. I also knocked on the door to let them know that somebody's out here with your stuff. Somebody loves you, baby. And we're at the delivery address, and yeah, so, and we're gonna say slide to complete. Dunskies. On to the next whatever. All right, so Cornershop hasn't sent me anything, I think because I'm out of the like work zone or whatever, and the orders in Instacart isn't really much to do right now. But look at Uber's map, like it is fire. Like what's going on? But Uber's map is crazy right now. So I'm over here where you get like $3 more for delivering. This is the Riverside area. I talked about it in a few of my other videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and go online and see if I can get some Uber orders knocked out of the way. It is 12:47 for anybody who wants to be keeping track of time. Wow. All right, I actually just picked up an Uber order for $13. I'm actually heading there now to the restaurant to pick it up. And I wanted to first make sure I can get it across the street. First, want to make sure I get across the street safely. But I want to take a little bit more of a closer look at Cornershop and the pay schedule. You know, like with UberEats, you can cash out the same day. So I didn't know if you can cash out the same day with Cornershop or what. John's Barbecue. Hello. Got an Uber pickup order for Daniel. So, this order did have a drink. I didn't get one of those weird messages where it's like the customer has reported missing items from this location many times. Nothing like that. So, I guess it is what it is. We're going to hit that. We're going to do the old school Uber slide. 12 minutes away. 12 minutes for $12. Why did they have to order barbecue? Now I'm hungry. All I smell is, it smells like they got brisket in here. Brisket or some ribs. Like, now I want freaking barbecue. Maybe not barbecue, but like now I want food because this stuff smells amazing. Absolutely amazing. I was finna do this thing like, okay, foods I can't live without. Then I started thinking about there's a lot of foods that I can't live without. I love my pizza. I love barbecue. I mean, I absolutely love cheese. Let me reiterate that. I love queso. Like, you know, you put ground meat in the queso, not just like sprinkled cheese, but like queso and chips.
Message from Daniel T. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
The destination is on your right. Arrived.
All right, got that order dropped off. Looks like that person, I think his name was Brandon. Doesn't matter, we'll never know. Oh, those are some cool little reindeers. They like barbecue as much as I do. They have like a little mini barbecue smoker pit set up out there. Plus they're ordering some barbecue. So I mean, we're in Texas, so that's kind of the thing. Barbecue, football, big trucks. Just the way of life down here, I guess. About to pull over so I can look at that Cornershop payout to see like what all those things added up to. How does the incentive work? I also try to do some research to find out how do we get paid? When do we get paid? But as I said, we're gonna go over and pull over into a parking lot, take a look at Cornershop and see how this structure looks. And actually just got a message here from Cornershop saying they have disconnected me. You're outside of the operating area, so you have to be dedicated to do Cornershop. So I'm gonna do this McDonald's order here, maybe try to drive back into the area of Cornershop to do a few more of those, or you know, I'm just gonna be where the money is. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so this is the problem we run into. This is how they give us the bag. The drinks, I think I can fill here on the side, and everything's locked up. There's no way I can get in here. So if they say to me, yes, I verified that everything's in there, gotta kind of take their word for it. Like, he'd be like, are you sure? You know, like, pull out something on them and hold them up and make sure that they did their job. It is what it is. So it's a kind of a risk taking this order, but hopefully it works out for the best. I'm gonna go ahead and get moving. And we're starting delivery.
Head southeast toward East William Cannon Drive.
I'm gonna send her a message and let her know that I am on the way.
Yes, thank you so much. Make a right turn.
No, this one works out better for me making a left turn. Thank you very much, though. Cool. First building when I pull in. So this is the first building. Let's walk it up there. Okay, that order dropped off. Got another one for Uber. It's at an Asian restaurant. I'm gonna go there too. We'll go there now. It looks like it was a double pickup order. It's always a trip to go back up and like knock on the door or ring the doorbell, because did you guys see this video of this chick doing this? She puts the food down, then takes a picture, you know, all standard protocol, and then goes back and takes the food from the door. Now in cases like that, not only did you not get your soda, you didn't get anything. Like, she just hijacked their food. It's crazy. Not all of us are like that, you know. I don't want your food. Like, I'm starving right now. I'm in the mood for cheeseburgers, but I'll get my own food. Like, it's not that serious. It's really not that serious. But moving on. Here it goes again. Looks like Leah has reported some issues too. What's this person doing? You just got caught up in Leah's web. It looks like this person, Bruno, doesn't have any issues, but Leah, what's going on with you? I always do that. Let's go. And then I'm still sitting here. What I'm doing first before I take off, I'm just sending a message to both of the customers that there's going to be a double pickup from that restaurant. So don't be surprised. And from what I hear, when you do your Uber orders, like if you're a customer ordering, and I've seen this too when I was ordering, it asks you if you want the item to be brought directly to you. And if so, they're going to put a surcharge on your order. So the customer shouldn't be surprised if by chance their food is linked in with some or grouped in with someone else's, because as the checkout goes, it asks you, do you want a straight shot to you? Because we're going to add maybe like $1, maybe even more, depending on how far you are from the customer. If you leave that open, you are likely to have your order grouped with other people. So don't nobody come tripping. Hello, I got 2 orders for Leah and 1 for Bruno. Doggy, y'all done ordered up some. Y'all know what I'm gonna say, my God. So this and this is Bruno, and that's Leah. I'm gonna have to figure out how to organize all this, but man, wow, now we're hella hungry. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this to these customers. Look at these directions. Like, I can only show so much because I don't want to give the customers information away, but I'm just gonna scroll and you can just see, maybe just even from the blurred out thing that I'm probably gonna have to put on there, the list is about that thick on how to get to this person, when you could just say, hey, meet me at the leasing office. I'm driving 20 minutes to bring this to you. Like, what the mess, Bruno Mars? What the mess? Wow, after the front desk lets you in, turn right, take 2 immediate turns, then turn left, go halfway down the hallway, and I'll be on. At least he gave me instructions. I can't fault him for that, but wow, after 6 p.m. on Sundays, the front door is locked. Oh my. Shut my mouth wide open. They gonna hook me up. All right, let's get this to them. Sunny days. So, I guess the universe heard me and they were like, yeah, I think you deserve just a little bit more. And you know, it can be very easy to get to this person's place, you know, just walking through the front, go up the elevator and 2 corners and you're around the way. But that paragraph of instructions, my friend, was intimidating. Only in Texas. I think that's hay. Sure ain't no carpet.
At the lights, turn right onto Berkwood Drive.
Okay, so I just got into this apartment complex, and there's like condos, and the key fob to get into the elevator isn't left with the receptionist. The person who has them is like doing some kind of tour, so the customer's gonna come down and get their food and then we'll move on to the next order. Lordy bees. I was in there and it sounded a lot calmer than what was really going on. So let me drop off this second order and I'll come back to you guys and update you, man. Double orders, they just I just don't know what to say. She did give me a cash tip. I didn't even count it. I think it's rude to count money in front of people. It's much appreciated. They already put a nice one on there. So let's go to the next order. Just when you get your car washed, you gotta run through some freaking dust. Ain't that always the way? Or it rains. Sometimes it just don't even pay. Just keep your car filthy. Looks like this is the place. Find a nice shady spot to park.
Hello?
Hello, is this Leah?
Yes.
Hey, just wanted to make sure you know your food is at your door.
Awesome, thank you. I'll grab it now.
You have a good one. Bye-bye.
Thank you, you too.
Alright, something I don't always do is call the customer and let them know their food was there, but she wasn't replying or like noticing any of my messages, and as long as it took me to get rid of that other order, I shouldn't say get rid of, to drop off that other order, I would think she would have started to see something. So I didn't want her food to get even colder than it was. But talk about that other order real quick. Turn on some AC. If I melt like Frosty the Snowman. They did give me a cash tip on that order, which was fantastic. It was great. And the customer wasn't upset with me. They were just upset with the front desk because it's one of those apartment complexes or condos where, you know, it's a lot of security. So the front desk has to give you access to the other levels. So I walk in, I'm like, hey, I'm here to deliver food for Bruno. And I guess this was like a temp person that was just subbing up front, so she didn't have one of the key fobs, and the people who normally does have the key fob, they were off giving like tours of the apartment complex. So I was like, okay, cool, let me just reach out to the customer, let them know that I can't get up the stairs, you know, get up the elevator right now. Maybe they'll come down and get their own food since I've already driven it 20 minutes over here. And she's like, okay, cool, because she called him, they didn't answer. So I called him, I put him on speakerphone so she could hear his frustration, and if she happens to say anything, he can hear her speak, so he knows that I'm not just like making it up to where I didn't want to like follow his instructions to get to his place. Like, no, I'm trying. There's just an obstacle in my way. He's pretty upset. He's like, this is ridiculous. Somebody should be down there. I'm like, I agree. But they're not. So how are we going to get this food to you? So he ended up sending his wife down. And I understand now why he was a little irritated, because it looks like they were elderly. And she came down with the cart to even carry the bags of food. You know, for me, it's nothing. I'm like, you know, Supermaning them up. But it looks like it would have been a little bit more of an issue for her to even hold these bags. So that's why he wanted it brought directly to his door. But anyway, you know, she was real sweet. She was like, thank you. I'm sorry you had to go through this. I'm just like, don't worry. You know, things happen, you know. I just want to make sure you guys got your food, and we can just close the order out. But other than that, we're gonna jump into the screen of Cornershop to see what it's about. It is 2:46, so it's still pretty early in the day, and we'll see how much money we make. All right, so I fired up my phone. There you guys go. You can see it with me. Let's see. What am I doing? Cornershop. We're going into there. So I wanted to see what Cornershop is all about. Stay safe. I'm ready. Yes, let's go. So I was over here in my account section. So personal information, recent orders, and summary. Summary is all the orders I've done thus far, I guess. Picking speed is 2 minutes. So I'm 2 minutes picking speed. That's just a weird way to phrase that. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Then we have, so for the 4 orders, I didn't do 4 orders. I only did 2. Oh, so they gave me a bonus. Okay, so this is how Cornershop has their structure. The delivery, I got $7. For picking, I guess picking it up. So let's do it this way. For picking it up, it was $8. For delivery, it was $7. So that's how they grouped that together. And then I had order number 2. And then the bonus, so in Cornershop, for doing the 2 orders that I did, in the bonus, I'm at about $60. So 2 orders, $60. And look at the time, guys. So I think it showed me the time on here somewhere. But I thought it had an area where it showed the orders that I did. Let's just push some buttons here. My speed, my rating, I just did them, so I don't have one yet. My acceptance rate, I've accepted everything they've given me so far, so that's not down. I thought it had a place where it showed the time. Everything you click on is interactive. Oh well, I wish I can see how fast I did them. So now we're just gonna jump into some other stuff and see what kind of money we can make. So I think this might be the last Uber order I do, because Cornershop seems to be very busy and they're wanting people to come. Look at this message. We are currently offering a 2.5 multiplier. We'll add an additional $20 if you jump on and get it. So I think I'm gonna try to do Cornershop for the rest of the day, at least until 5, and just see how much money I can make.
Thank you, hands with medium dark skin tone pressed together.
That's very specific. With medium dark tone skin hands pressed together. Look at this. Wow, man, you guys are getting very specific. That is too funny. With medium dark skin tone hands pressed together. I don't know why that's tripping me out. Anyway, let me get this order to this customer. Stop being silly. And then let's also talk about it too when it comes to Cornershop. It's only been a handful of items. I can go in there and pick up 8 to 10 items, and now that I'm knowing the system a lot better, I can actually get out of there a lot faster. So there might be something to it. There really might be something to it. When you really start to analyze it and figure out how to work the apps or the system, that's what any of them. If you're smart with the orders and you do it the right way, you can be very profitable in the apps you choose. Granted, you know, there's people ordering in your market, but you know, there's something to think about. Dude, these apps are like out of control right now. Look at Cornershop. Austin is lit right now. We got pending orders. Come get this money. I'm gonna drop this order off Cornershop and I'm gonna jump back in. My God. Cornershop like, you ain't trying to make no money today. It's lit in our app. That is too funny. First we have the medium tone skin hands, and Cornershop's like, I don't know what club you're at, but this is the one to be at. It's lit over here. Listen, this is lit. Who is coming up with you guys' slogans and speech to text? It is lit. It's so funny. I swear fall has to be probably the best time of year because it's not too hot, it's not too cold, at least not down here. It's just a cool time of year. Really cool colors on the trees, and it's just a good time to be outside. I mean, if you can be outside. It's a little weird these days.
Arrived.
Cornershop. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. Orders are coming in faster than we can count. Hop online now, get this money. How they do me? So I just dropped that order off for that customer for Uber. And while I'm sitting out here in the parking lot or in the driveway area, I'm sitting out here on the side of the road. I wasn't even in the customer's driveway like that. I turned on Cornershop and I haven't gotten an order yet. So what were y'all talking about? Y'all can't freaking count them unless somebody jumped in there and snatched them all up. Keeping Uber on, and if I get to Cornershop's work zone, then I will pick up an order. If not, we'll just keep making money. However we make the money. Okay, so as soon as I say something, they actually hit me up with something. They got an order that they're assigning to me, and I can take it or reject it. It's never, you know, you don't have to take it. To get to the store, it's 11 miles. The customer is 1.1 miles from the store. It's 10 items for $17. So let me just check out, where is this store? Screen record. So on the far, we have this connected to do the activity. But anyway, on the far right-hand corner where it says slide to accept, there's 3 dots. It normally would be red. And that's where you would click on to cancel the order. But I took so long to even give them an update. They just went ahead and disconnected me anyway. So moving on, now I'm kind of getting the hang of what to do and what to look for. Okay, so I just pulled over to do a Uber order, and Cornershop actually texted me and said, hey, if we give you $20, would you go do that order? So it 20 minutes to get to the store. They're gonna pay me $37 something to do it, and it's like 9 items. I've driven 20 minutes almost to drop something off for a customer here and there for Uber for much less. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Let's do it. All right, so we're coming over here to this Fly Right Chicken. I've been here once. They kind of taste like a upgraded Chick-fil-A. They actually have some really good food. So I'm gonna go in and get this order real quick. Park over here. That sun is hella bright. Okay, so let them know Forrest will be taking care of my commission. Will do, Forrest, will do. We got you on candy camera now. A lot like Burpee, like there's somebody that you can talk to kind of help you with your orders. And since they're new, they're trying to give you incentives to get the company going. But let's go take care of this Uber thing real fast. Yeah, for Chris.
Pick up on the right.
For Chris under Uber. Uber. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm heading off. Chris is 11 minutes from this restaurant that I'm taking his food from to, however you say it. Now, the good thing about this is he's actually heading in the direction of the Randall's grocery store that I need to go do the Cornershop. So it's working out. I would have been up there anyway, and I would have felt really bad to decline that order and then maybe at that point be only like 8 minutes away from the restaurant. I'm going to drive 11 minutes right now just to take Chris his $7 order. Not that I'm complaining. Not that I'm complaining. I'm just saying that's just how it's panning out. You're multi-apping, that's like the best thing to do. If you can have one order take you to the next one, you know, it's almost like you're getting paid to go to the next order. So that's the best way to do it. UDM had a video of how he talked about how he multi-apps, and he's like really good at it. So I recommend you guys go watch his video and his channel. I can't remember the exact video, but as I'm editing this, and if I can find it, I'll put it link somewhere on the order card. I'm so freaking restaurant minded. I'll put it on the order card for you. I'll put it on the video card so you guys can go check it out. He was at one restaurant. They said it'll be a few minutes to get that order done. He's like, cool. He ran off to another restaurant and knocked it out. I mean, I've done that once or twice before. You really got to be organized. Like, if you don't like stress, then don't do all that. But if you think you can handle it, you know, just make sure that everybody's going in the same direction. You don't want to take one order going north and then the other one's going south. Like, it would just be a horrible mess. And like Dimples said when she was multi-apping, you put Uber first. Like, don't mess around with Uber because you will get deactivated. And if the fear of deactivation keeps you up at night, we recommend you check out KOVER.ai, giving us lowly gig workers the peace of mind and coverage we need. To find out more what KOVER can do for you, be sure to check out our in-depth video linked below. Then head over to KOVER.ai. Sign up for your 1 month, no obligation free trial. Go on, see how KOVER can cover you. Now back to the show. In a heartbeat, so make sure Uber's first, and then whoever else you're gonna try to play around with, keep them on the side. Today is actually pretty fun. I'm in areas that I'm never working. I'm normally South Austin. I'm like East and North Austin today doing orders for Uber to restaurants I never go into to pick up. And now I'm going to all these different random grocery stores for Cornershop to finish out their orders. Another reason why I haven't trekked it back to my location is because, as you guys might have saw, maybe not, the traffic going back south is horrendous. I'm just gonna bite the bullet, learn these freaking areas, collect these shillings while I'm up here, and then head back home later tonight because yeah, the traffic going back south was crazy.
Street. The destination is on your right. Arrived.
Alright, just checking the car, make sure I didn't leave anything else in here. I always seem to leave like the drinks in the cup holder, but check the bag. Customer got their order for Uber. We're gonna go do the Cornershop one now, so we'll see what happens. Now I'm only 12 minutes from the store. So glad I took this order because I'm already up here. I mean, well, not up here, but you know, I'm closer than I was before, so might as well. And I'm getting an extra $20. Why not? The sun is blinding me. Look at that fool. See that? See that? Come on, Kia. Sorrento. Hope you got some fucking insurance. I wasn't even gonna let you hit me because I can't do it again. I can't take another one. Not in the same year. It doesn't make any sense. You couldn't just slow down and yield like you were supposed to. I should turn this into the fucking news. Probably had some kids in the car. Baby strapped in and everything. Just reckless. Just for no reason. Nowhere you got to go to is that freaking important. And if it is, you should have left earlier. Like,
turn right into the car park, then arrive at your destination.
Good old Randy's. All right, this store actually doesn't look big at all either, so it's just a matter of finding where everything is in this store. Okay, make sure the car is parked. And we are here. So let's go ahead and close all these other apps down. And it's loading the order. 2 instructions have been sent to me. Call the customer to let them know that you're running late and that we are doing everything possible to avoid future delays. Sounds like something that y'all should be doing, but whatever. So it looks like the customer needs this order by 5 o'clock. Right now it is 4:20, so I should be able to do this, hopefully. And it is 10 items that they want. So let me stop talking to you guys. As much as I love you, I'm gonna go in here and knock this out. Okay, bananas, 69 cents a pound. Okay, I keep saying I'm not gonna record, but this is something I think you guys should see, so I'm gonna screen record this. The produce. I don't think we picked up any produce yet from the other location. So as you can see in here, she wants a bunch of organic bananas. 1 unit, which is 1 bunch, and it needs to be 69 cents per pound. So let's look at this. So in the app, we'll hit found it like we did before. Units, we're gonna hit 1 because we only need 1. Then you're gonna hit okay, it's gonna move you over to that. And pound, we're gonna put in the 0.69. Hit done. a potential difference. You entered the amount in pounds. I'm going to confirm that because that's what it's supposed to be per pound. I don't know what we're talking about. Price per pound, it's supposed to be 69 cents. So I'm going to say okay to that, and we'll see what happens. What the mess? Y'all trying to get somebody chopped up? That's too much synergy. I had no idea they came in a 40 ounce. Like, why is that so much synergy? My God, let me finish this order. Okay, so real quick, I keep getting that message that says like the weight isn't right. So I just picked up a red onion here. It's the next thing on the list. Again, screenshot for you guys. 1 unit, that's all they wanted was one. $1.29 per pound, right? So fine, watch it doesn't do it now. We're gonna hit okay. 1.29 per pound. And that's the thing I don't get. The potential difference. The entered amount in pound is very different to our records. Are you sure you want to continue? Like, unless total pound. Oh, that is close to a pound. So I just put in one. Let's just do that. One, even still. It says it's different. Let's go weigh it and find out. All right, so here's the scale. That's about a pound. We're not gonna get into all these pounds and micro ounces. So yeah, that's a 1 pound, confirm 1 pound, confirm the price. We're moving on. Okay, so I just got in the car and just went through the same prompts that you guys see me do for many of the other orders. Go in here to get the customer's information, and then we can move. Now, like I said, I didn't know the person who was messaging me was an actual like human. I thought it was like a robot behind it. So I'm gonna text that person and ask them, what's the pay schedule like? Like, when do we get paid? How do I cash this out? Is it automatic? And then maybe he can give us some insight. And I got to text him anyway to tell him that they need to add my $20 to this order because it's Dunskies. I got an answer as far as like the pay go. I'm going to put that screenshot up here. What he's pretty much saying is the pay period is from Monday to Monday. So if I work from this Monday to next Monday, at the end of that Monday, they close off the processing, and whatever you made between that point, they go ahead and start like pushing the money to you, which means all day Tuesday, they're processing out everybody's payments. And by Wednesday, you should have the money in your account. So by next Wednesday, well, this coming Wednesday, today is Sunday. So this coming Wednesday, everything that I've made so far for today should be in the account, which should be on there Wednesday. The only problem I'm having is now is the customer put their apartment door number on here, but they didn't put the building. So I need to find out what building this is. Let's see what they had to say. Hey, understand, that sounds confusing. I tried calling the customer too, and there's not an answer. Is there a receptionist ask? It's not that kind of building. I guess I can look at the leasing office, but this doesn't look the kind of complex where people are readily available for leasing. Let me show you what I mean. Not trying to say anything, but I mean, when you got a screen hanging on the left and a door boarded up, I mean, that looks like some Friday the 13th stuff. So, yeah, I don't think the leasing office is going to be that helpful. Plus, it is 5 and the leasing office is closed. So what can I do after this? I mean, on chick, didn't you order food or not? This is the kind of stuff that's frustrating because the time I'm sitting here waiting for her to give me her door number or her building number, even though they give me $20, I could be off doing other things, making another $20. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's something else that makes it hard. How am I supposed to read those? So I just got out real quick and looked at the building markers around me, and they all have a series of 1 on the ground level and 2 on the top level. So her apartment's in the 2, so she's on the 2nd level somewhere. So you know, logically you would think building 2 would hold all the 2s, but no, on the ground level it's like 101, 102, and on the top level it's 201, 202, so on and so forth. So this one is building 13. It looks like they hold the 235s through the 230s, whatever. But as you can see how faded that is, how am I supposed to see that from the street? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to find what could be building 2. It's gonna be hard with these faded signs, and maybe, just maybe, we'll find a freaking door, but it is what it is. Okay, you guys are probably wanting an update. So I found the person's building, and I just wanna show you guys these screenshots, because when I take pictures of the door, they're not requiring you to, but the person I'm speaking to, I want to let them know that I found the door, knocked on it, and, you know, gave them their food. I said outside the door. But if you look at one of these shots here, it looks like the freaking door is open, like somebody kicked it open. So I knocked on the door, gracefully walked down back towards the stairs where I can actually see if somebody opens the door. Someone actually came out, took the food, and that's a wrap. Like, I'm done. Told the corner shop person, I almost said Cornerstone again, that somebody actually did. Like, it was a dude. He actually opened the door and said thank you and took the food inside. So I don't know what that's about, but that's just it's a whole lot of weird. It is 5:19. I try to always turn this off at 7, and we just hit like the daylight savings or whatnot, so it starts to get a little bit darker here at 6. And my vision is just not that good at night, so I got to turn this thing off, otherwise I would run over a whole lot of people. I just don't want to be murking anyone tonight, so we're gonna go home at 7. Oh, my old workplace. I used to work there many moons ago. A key holder there. I mean, you're pretty much running the store because the managers are never there once they pass the key off to an assistant, like floor manager. I was never an assistant manager. I was like a key holder. I could still open up the, I might as well, was I an assistant manager? I don't know. It was so long ago. I don't know. I had a lot of responsibility. Open the store, I would close the store, I would count the tills, I would tell people what to do. I would sell stuff, I would return stuff. I did a lot. So running around, picking up a couple of bags of groceries and running in and out of a couple of restaurants it's nothing compared to what I used to have to do. Eesh. Oh yeah, we're pushing it into the night. Right now it's actually 6:28 and it is just hella dark out here. It just gets dark early now. See, this is why I don't like nighttime deliveries. In the daytime, this wouldn't look so menacing. But you can't tell me this isn't a cha-cha-cha. And I don't know, like, what area of this building I'm even supposed to pull into. But, we'll figure it out. If this gets found by someone, just tell everybody that I love them. And I had a good ride. Hopefully I made $200. Okay, I got that order dropped off. You guys can't tell me that doesn't sound like the freaking Jason thing. Listen to this. They should really get that fixed in this creepy parking lot. And that's what you're hearing? No ma'am, sir. No ma'am, sir. I need something to eat. I've eaten all day. I've just been running with these orders. So as you can see, it's 7 o'clock. This is my last order. I wasn't going to take this order until I saw how much it was. It's $22 and it's in Uber. So I'm gonna go to the airport and I'm gonna catch a flight to Phoenix, Arizona and drop this order off because order this large as far as money go, I have to be going far. I just have to take it to see where I'm going. So let's find out together. So dark out here. Start delivery. How far are we going? Oh, that's not bad. I've done 16 minutes for much less as far as money goes. Okay, let's do this. So excited I can't even get it out. Maybe it's because because Uber's map right now is hot fire. I'm tempted to just stay out here, but I need to go home. I've been out here since 10 o'clock. It's time to go home. I am so surprised, and this is only a one-person order. Like, either that or they put like a crazy tip on this. So it's a tech solution building. Okay, let's get it to them. My temples are like on fire. Get something to eat before you start doing this because I'm smelling all this food. And I think I'm gonna get a pizza tonight. That sounds good. That's gonna be my last order for tonight. So let's head home and find out what all this added up to, just so we can timestamp this. It is 7:26. Also, too, guys, I started out with a full tank of gas today, and this is how much gas I drove out. We'll see how much this gas added up to. What a day, what a day. What a day. So before I went home, I actually have to give me something to eat because I haven't eaten all day. I've been on the go. It's by the way, it's 8:15. So I just got into the house. I just sat down. I said, let me do this outro before I start eating because then I'm gonna probably pass out and it'll be the next day. And God only knows if I'll remember to end this video correctly. So we did Cornershop finally. Like, yes. We finally did Cornershop. It's been a long time coming. I think of all the apps I've done, it was like probably the most anticipated one because I went through quite a lot to Cornershop. I kept missing the pickup to get my bags first time around. Then when I finally got my bags, it was delayed because of the whole lawsuit thing. I guess clearly they settled or won or whatever because we're moving forward. And here we are doing Cornershop. So I'm very happy I finally got to do one. Cornershop and Roadie, I think, were the longest apps it took me to jump on board and do. Not because I didn't want to, it's just it wasn't set up correctly. But anyway, I got my phone here. We're going to see what all this added up to. So I think I started the day at 10 and I ended it at, we'll say 7:30. I think that's the time I calculated when I showed you guys last time I was out and about. So 10 to 7:30, how much money did we make? I'm going to try to get through this as fast as possible because I'm brain dead and I am so hungry. We have a new work desk, guys. I am on my iPhone SE. The iPhone 6 is gone, with a lot of other things that went along on this channel. But let's start with what do you guys think we should start with? We did Cornershop and we did Uber only. We didn't do any Instacart, no Burpee, no Favor, no Grubhub, nothing. It was just these two apps today. So actually, let's just go into Uber because Cornershop will just save the best for last, right? We'll see what they actually gave us. So let's see, Uber. What we got here in Uber? We made $98.20 in Uber. Wow. And look at this map, y'all. Like, it is still, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Uber's map is still like hot. It'll be hot to probably 9 o'clock, then the zones are going to reset. But again, this is Sunday. Sundays and Saturdays are normally the best days to go out and do this if you're going to do it at all, because that's just when you seem to make the most money. Anyway, let's look at the breakdown here in Uber and see just how much money came from what orders. So as you can see, I have been working all week. This is my first day out working. I just been in this house like a hermit, just doing my other projects. So I had to get out of the house today and do something. I was going a little stir crazy. So here are all of the orders that we've done. Looks like, now see where it doesn't have the green check marks, it doesn't necessarily mean you weren't tipped. So let's go ahead. Let's start at the very top one here. This one is the one I'm very interested in because this one was the one that was supposed to be $22. Now here it says the estimated trip for this is $21, including the tip. Tips are available 1 hour after delivery. So I should receive this, if they don't take it away, pretty soon here because I already dropped that order off. So about 8:30, I should probably receive this order. Receive this tip. So just the earnings for that alone is $13.43. I drove 11 miles. It took me 31 minutes to complete this entire order. That's picking it up and dropping it off to the customer. So if the tip comes through, that's $21.31 if you guys want to start breaking it down. But looks like everywhere else I got my tip. Let's see, this $4 one, estimated trip includes tips. So it didn't have the green check mark next to it, but it included the tip. So I guess it's just hard to really tell these days. Anyway, that's where we are with Uber. I'm going to go in here and send some thank yous in case you guys are new to this channel, never seen Uber screen. There's an area in here where you can actually say thank you for the tip. So I'm gonna do that here in a second. Let me just keep this train moving so we can actually so I can actually go eat. Let's go into Cornershop. I never thought I'd be saying that. We're actually gonna go into Cornershop. So here's Cornershop. I'm not doing that, but I got to do all that to say I'm ready. So we're gonna go over here to our account. And for your total earnings, you're going to want to go to summary. 138. 138 in Cornershop. So I did 6 orders and made $138 in Cornershop. So yeah, I think Cornershop has some possibilities. I will say there seems to be a little bit more driving involved, but again, I can't say that for sure because I'm still learning the app. If I get smart about the orders that I take and don't take everything, Cornershop could be pretty profitable, especially if you're doing the promotions. And, they gave me $20 to knock out an order that I was pretty close to anyway, that Uber was taking me. We know. We've seen the video. Let's get into this. So at the very top here, it tells us the orders that we've done. I did 3 orders. I did 3 orders. And hang on, let's go back. What was that 6 trips about? 6 orders. I only did 3 orders with them. 6 orders. Maybe they count each of these things as something, because look, we have this here. It says delivery, then it says pickup, then it says delivery pickups. I mean, there's 3 order sections, but then there's 2 actions in each section. So maybe that's what they're talking about. But let's take a look at this, Kimosabi. The picking up for this one over here knocked me up to $48. So I think maybe the customer went back in and gave me an extra tip or something. 10 items, 13 miles, and a multiplier extra. So maybe there's a multiplier. I really wish we can actually see more of the details, but I don't remember that order that I did being that high. Like, that's a lot. That's $48 extra on top of that. So in comparison to Instacart, I think we do have a contender here. I really do. And so down here at the bottom too, guys, I have my bonuses. I got $20 for driving up there to do the order they asked me to do. And I got $30. Oh, and let me not forget. So remember when I had that customer who had to come down and get their food when I was in the hotel because they didn't have a key fob? Well, she tipped me like a stripper because I got dollars on dollars on dollars on bills. Tipped me like a stripper. Let me count this and find out how much this is. So they were very generous. This is a $10 tip. So yeah, I'm just gonna, there we go. Put that somewhere safe. So my friends, new and old, this is the end of the video. This is how much I made for today. I think this is probably the most I've made ever in one day. I really do. I mean, I don't know what it is because I haven't added it up, but just looking at the totals, I feel like I made some pretty good money from working 10 to 7:30. And there really was no breaks in this one. I mean, there was maybe breaks, driving from one location to the other, but as far as like me sitting and eating like I normally do, no, this was strictly out working. So I'm glad I worked this Sunday. I'm so glad I worked this Sunday. So this is the video where I asked you if you want to accept this channel gig life into your life. And if you do, especially you guys who are new, I do hope you go now and hit this button right here. Whoa, I just received a $9 tip. Wow. Y'all want to go look at that and see what this is? Well, you know what? New people, hit this button right there. Then hit the bell notification so when I make more videos like this, you guys can watch them with the rest of us. Now, like I said, I just got a $9 tip. You can't see none of that at all. So are you going to play Spider-Man? Dude, I'm trying to make a video. Stop asking me about Spider-Man. Okay, so we just received a $9 tip. So we were at $98. I'm interested to see where did that come from? That's a much better view. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so now it reads, what was it, 13 a minute ago? And so now it reads $23.28. So all is well in the neighborhood. But again, I do hope you enjoyed this video. I actually had a lot of fun today driving in areas that I haven't driven in a long time or never driven before. So it was good to get some new scenery. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. So until the next time I see you guys and you see this face, I'll be catching you on the next ride. Peace.